Hey kids, Grandpa here. Well, I finally got the bacon to the post office and mailed off to the winner of our little competition on the Making Bacon video series. Rhonda Frayne won the bacon. And so I just mailed it today, priority 3 days, so she ought to have it in 3 days. I apologize for the delay, but after hurting my shoulder and all, I wasn't leaving the cabin very much. Been kind of laid up trying to rest the shoulder as much as I can. So I just haven't been in the post office. The post office, by the way, is a 60-mile round trip for me. Actually 60.2 miles each way. So, I don't try to run to the post office every day. They do deliver mail to my box that I have out at the end of Montana Creek Road, my highway carrier route box. So I do get daily mail delivery, but if I need to go to the post office, it's a 60-mile drive for me. So, and I'm just now leaving Willow, Alaska, and heading back north up to the cabin. So, it's starting to rain, which is interesting. We haven't had any moisture in a long time now. It seemed like in August and September it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained and rained, and then that last week of September it quit raining, and we haven't had a drop since. So now everything's dry and dusty, and they're worried about the forest being too dry and getting forest fires going. In fact, there's a forest fire right now down by Palmer, Alaska, which is south of me, down by Wasilla. So we got to be cautious of that. But the weather has been really good. I mean, it's been really good. I haven't had to burn hardly any firewood. In fact, I've got a little 1500 watt electric heater plugged in. Cost me about $100 a month to run that electric heater, and it's heating the cabin all by itself. So it's really surprising that we could be this late into October and not having the cold weather or the snow yet. So maybe we'll have a real easy winter this winter. Last winter wasn't too bad. It was a pretty easy winter, so maybe we'll have another one. We will see. In the meantime, nothing really new going on around the property. Of course, I've been laid up, so I haven't been doing very much. Trying to rest my shoulder as much as I can until I get stir crazy, and then I go out and try to do something. Checked the trail cams the other day. Got some great footage off the trail cams. Moose and coyotes. Tried to upload it. For some reason, I'm having a problem uploading, so I'm going to work on that issue today. See if I can't get that fixed. Other than that, things have been pretty quiet. The problem with my trail cams, by the way, for those of you that were wondering about that, is been operator error. Well, not really. I mean, the cameras have been working fine. It's just I wasn't getting any pictures off of them. Turns out the software package on my laptop, when I plug in the SD card, it'll automatically pull all the videos up off of the card and import them. For some reason, it won't do that with the Cuddyback cameras. I don't know if it's the file format, maybe. But for whatever reason, any footage coming in on the Cuddybacks is having problems uploading, and but that's not the camera's fault. That's just me working out the technology and getting that figured out. So hopefully I'll have that loaded up pretty quickly. What was really cool is I got some nice footage of a moose, a bull moose. Got the same bull moose recorded going past the trail cam, the same trail cam, 3 days in a row. December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and he was a legal bull. He was a nice sized legal bull. He wasn't big, not at all big. He was probably a year old, maybe a 2-year-old. Not a great big bull, but he was a legal bull in that he had 3 brow tines sticking up. Moose have a great big large paddle sticking up, and then right down in front they have a little bit of point sticking out forward. And as long as your bull has 3 points or more sticking out forward, he's a legal bull. What was interesting is I videotaped him on December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, moose season, or October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and moose season ended on September 28th. So he survived the hunting season. And since he survived the hunting season, that means he might be here next fall for hunting. So that could be cool. Maybe you have a little bit bigger bull to hunt next year. So we shall see. Other than that, that's kind of all that's been going on. I've been playing with the drone a little bit more and practicing with it, getting pretty good with it right now. Haven't wrecked it yet, so I'm pleased with that. Had a couple little scares with it. You know, sometimes I'll run it and it'll get beyond the range of the remote. I don't know what it does. I don't know if it stops because it loses signal, if it stops going forward and just holds its position. I believe that's what it does, because if I stand up and walk towards it, sometimes I only have to walk 20 or 30 feet and it'll get signal again, and then I can tell it to come back. So I don't know, kind of weird. I'll have to work that out. But anyhow, that's kind of it. I'm going to end this video here, and if you kind of like this thing, please like and subscribe, and we'll have more for you later. Thanks, guys.